Hi. So I was watching an interview of Mr. Naval Ravikant few days back, and he said a wonderful thing that stayed with me, and I right now I'm trying to try to follow this method. So what he said is that uh, treat your time as a currency. Okay, so let me explain you with the example that let's say you want to have a dinner. Okay, uh, now either you have two options: either you cook your own meal or you go to a restaurant and eat there. If you are going to cook your own meal, it will definitely take you 2 hours or maybe more than that. You will go to the grocery shop, buy groceries, then come, then cook all the meal. You will do the dishes and everything, right? And the another option is you can go to a restaurant, eat there, and come back. Now, in these two scenarios, if you choose to go to the restaurant, you will save your let's say 2 hours or more than 2 hours of your time. And if you are using that time for something productive, let's say you spend 100 rupees for a meal in a restaurant, a basic restaurant, and the time you have spent here for the cooking is 2 hours. So can I compare that these 2 hours worth 100 rupees, right? So I spent 100 rupees to buy that time. So I took a decision to go to the restaurant, buying me a time of 2 hours and putting those 2 hours into something productive that is worth more than 100 rupees. Does that make sense? Anything? So that is the point he was trying to make. And once I hit that, what we do is we try to do a lot of things by ourselves to save money. But what is most important thing is we are spending our precious time for the things that are unnecessary. I'm not saying cooking your own meal is a bad thing, but it can be anything. It can be any task that you do every day. And if you're saving that much amount of time by trading your money to that particular thing, you can save a lot of time and use that time to do something productive. It might not make you monetarily benefits at that instant moment, but for the long term, if you see, it will turn out to be a good investment that you have put in terms of time. So this is, I think, the most important takeaway I have taken from that interview. It can be applicable for anything, and once we learn about these things, we realize that how our time precious is. And second thing he talks about your hourly rate. So if you're spending an hour on some activity or a task, what is your hourly rate? Let's say your hourly rate is 500 rupees. That means the amount of work you are doing in that 1 hour worth 500 rupees. Now that work you are doing is not apt or not complementing your overall goal, then you have wasted that 500 rupees of your day. So treating your time as an currency helps you decide whether I should choose this activity or not, and will it help me to in any sense to me that it will help me become something, or it will help me in some kind of work of mine. So this is, I think, most important takeaway I got from that interview as well. So from then onwards, I think whatever I do, I always think of it as a currency spent on unnecessary things, and I try to avoid those things which are not required, and those are distractions. Now speaking of that, as I said earlier, that it will not give instant monetary benefits for you, but for the long term it will definitely give. And when I say spending your time, spending your currency wisely, if you are spending on practicing something, or if you are spending on learning something, that may be anything, then you are definitely utilizing that. You don't have to over analyze on that thing. If you are spending that energy on something productive and practicing on achieving something that is your goal, then definitely you don't have to think twice about spending that much amount of time on that thing. So this is how I navigate through these situations when I want to be productive and do things that matters. So this is how I think it helped me, and it will help you as well. I hope you understand what I'm trying to make point here. It's a wonderful interview you do watch. I think you can get it on the YouTube as well. That is what I wanted to share. If you like this thought, give it a try and think about it. You will definitely get something out of it. If you watch this far, then thank you. Thank you for watching this video, and hopefully see you soon. Yeah, bye.